So I always wanted to see the difference between the MU7000, the MU8000, and the MU9000, but I never got a chance to put them together. So in this video, we're gonna take a look at those TVs side by side. Enjoy. So putting this TV side by side is when I noticed a big difference between the MU8000 and the MU7000. Now the 7000 has nice deep blacks thanks to its good contrast and great black uniformity. It also has a white color gamut which helps with HDR, but is lacking on the brightness department, and also it lacks of local dimming. So when a TV doesn't have local dimming, it attempts to make dark scenes darker by dimming the whole screen, and this is called CE dimming or frame dimming, which unfortunately also affects other colors as well. Now the MU8000 series has an excellent high native contrast for good picture quality and nice deep blacks. Also has a wider color gamut with a much decent color volume. The MU8000 series also performs better in bright rooms since it can reach higher levels of peak brightness more than the MU7000 series. It also has local dimming, but is not as good. Remember, these are edge-lit TVs, so the local dimming on these are very limited. You can also notice vertical blooming, and also watching movies, blooming is very visible, but it's always recommended to use local dimming to enable, especially with HDR content, to produce bright highlights. The 8000 series handles motion a lot better than the 7000 series. It also supports judder-free 24p, and keep in mind that it also has 4 HDMI Ultra HD inputs compared to the 7000 series. It only has 3. So continuing with these comparisons, the MU9000 is a top tier on this lineup. So let's compare this one to the MU8000. So the 9000 series has a very good picture quality and great motion handling. It also has great contrast and it produces deep and uniform blacks. The HDR is far superior than the MU7000 and with a much higher levels of peak brightness in SDR and HDR. Colors are vibrant due to its wider color gamut, and small details can really shine due to its peak brightness. It also has local dimming, but just like the MU8000, is not that great. Remember, edge-lit TVs and their local dimming show a lot of vertical blooming in black scenes. The MU9000 also has a brighter SDR and HDR. The local dimming also is able to spike its brightness in some cases. It has a great white color gamut, but just like the MU8000, it's not as good as the KS8000 series from last year. That's the one series that I have the KS8500, and remember, these models from last year also feature quantum dot technology, which helps a lot with color uniformity and brightness. Another thing to consider, guys, is prices. The MU7000 goes for about $900, the MU8000 goes for about $1,200, and the MU9000 goes for about $2,000. So between the MU8000 and the 9000 series, it's an $800 difference. That is a lot. Picture wise, they both remain pretty much the same. So my suggestion, if you're in the market into buying one of these TVs, I'm thinking the MU8000 is the way to go. Now comparing the picture quality between the 8000 and the 7000, that is a big difference. So the MU8000, I think, is a champion in this market. Now another TV that it dragged my attention was this LG 55SJ 8500. This is a 55-inch Super Ultra HD 4K Smart Dolby Vision Nano Cell. This is the price, $1,296. That's $1,300. And look at this TV. Oh my god, guys, I gotta say, LG is making some really good TVs, and this is very, very competitive with the MU series that Samsung has to offer for the 2017 models. Like I said, it's very competitive with the price range between the Samsung MU7000, MU8000, also the Sony X900E. These TVs are about the same price range. I probably consider about mid-range TVs. just in case if you guys are interested in this one. I've never seen or heard about this version, so I'm gonna find out more about this. Alright, so it looks like everything, every plug is right here in the back of the TV. Doesn't have like one of those boxes from Samsung has. Looks like everything is back there. And that's it. It's very simple. It's very simple, but the picture looks amazing. Look at the angles. I mean, there's a lot of reflection here, but let me tell you, it looks amazing. For the price and the size, this is a good mid-range, I gotta say. Good mid-range TV. Now, some of you guys think that 1080p TVs in 4K doesn't make any difference. Now, I'm gonna make a comparison between this one. This is an LG 5500 1080p, as you guys can see. This is $500, and it's gonna go up against his brother, the LG OLED 55C7. This is a 2017 model. This is a 4K TV. Now the price is obviously 4 times bigger. So I know I'm comparing a 1080p panel versus an OLED 4K TV panel, and it's a big, huge clarity difference. Trust me, even the price is a big difference. But if you're interested into investing in a 4K TV between 4K and 1080p, even though if you're not interested in OLED, 4K does make a big, huge difference in colors, resolution, clarity. I know the price is going to be a big difference, but there's some affordable TVs like the TCL that I have in my channel. If you guys take a look at it, I have plenty of videos on that. TCL is $600 for a 55-inch. It's a very awesome TV for gaming and for movies. So this is just a short clip comparison between this 1080p. I don't know why it looks so terrible. Maybe just the camera, but trust me guys, it's a big, huge difference. So that's it for me right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I'm Joelster, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Joelster out.